Morning students. Today we are going to study like and unlike decimals. So we have already studied like and unlike fractions. So how we present fraction with a numerator and denominator. So if I write something like this, that 2 upon 5 and 3 upon 15 or 3 upon 10, then we say that these two fractions are unlike fractions. Why they are unlike fractions? Because we say that the denominators are not same. And then what we do, we convert these denominators to a same number, and then we say that we have converted them to like fractions. So what we can see that in fractions we talk about numerator and denominator. So to convert them to like fraction, what we do, we change these denominators to a same number. Now if we talk about decimal, so in decimal actually what we study, we talk about or we study all about the places that we have after point. Yes, how we get a decimal number. When we say that if there is a decimal, then we say that the given number is a decimal number. And we talk about or we study about how to solve these and decimals and all with these extra places that we have, that 10th and 100th and 1000th places. Yes, so right now if I see these two pair of decimal numbers that I have written, these decimal numbers are right now unlike decimal numbers. Why they are unlike decimal numbers? Because if I see the places after point, the places after point are not same in the number. Means here I have one place after decimal, here I have two place after decimal. So we can say that these two decimal numbers are unlike. In the similar manner, if I compare these two, then after decimal I have two places, here after decimal I have four places. So again these two decimals are unlike decimal. So what will be the way to convert them to like decimal is, one thing we know, that after point I can increase as many zero as I want, and that will not going to change the number. Yes, you all know this, that if we place a point and then we increase the zeros, then it does not change the number remains the same, as we have done in the previous class, that 25.0 is actually equal to 25. Yes, after point if I increase the zeros, it does not change the number. So we are going to do this only here, that to convert them to like decimal, where the places after the decimal is same, we'll increase the number of zeros. Okay, so we have to first find out the places which is maximum. Means here I have one place, here I have two places. This means I need two places. So this is 2, so I have to convert this to two places. So this number can be written as 5.20, and this number will remain the same. So now I can say that these two decimal numbers are like decimal numbers because the places here are same. Similarly in this case also, this is 23.1234, 4 places, so 4200, 23.4285. So now we can say that these two decimals are also like decimal because I have 4 places here, I have 4 places here. Okay. Now what is the use of these or what is the use of converting these unlike decimals to like decimal? Is that when I convert them to like decimal, I can compare them. Means if I ask you that which number is greater, which number is smaller, so to do so you have to convert them to like decimals, and with the help of the like decimal I can add decimal numbers, I can subtract decimal numbers. Yes, so first let's see how we can compare a decimal number. So whenever you compare, we'll take the same example. So whenever you compare decimal numbers, what you do, you first compare the whole part. Suppose if I give you any decimal number like this, that I write 2.34 and I write 20.385. Then if I ask you which number is greater, then you really don't have to check the places after point or something like that. Obviously it is 2 point something, it is 20 point something. So comparing the whole part only, I can say that yes, this is greater, and this is smaller. Yes. So the first thing with which you're going to compare any number is with the whole part. If the whole part is greater, then you can simply say that this number is greater and the other number is smaller. But if you can see these two cases that I have taken, in these cases the whole part is same. This is 5.20, this is 5.34. So 5 and 5, this whole part is equal. Yes. So after this, what we do, we check the 10th part. So take 2 and take 3. This is the 10th part here, this is the 10th part here. So when I compare this 2 and 3, obviously 3 is greater. So what we can say that 5.20 is smaller than 5.34. Yes. Similarly in this also, 23 and 23, the whole part in this is same. Now take the 10th part. This is again same. When I take the 10th part, this is 4, this is 4, so this is again same. Now let's take the 100th part. This is again same. Okay, so now we'll compare the third case. That is this part and this part. Now in this is 0 and this is 8. So yes, this is greater. So what we can say that 23.42 is less than 23.4285. Clear to everyone? Easy? Yes. So there are two ways in this. I have drawn this flowchart type of thing, and then I have explained you. You can write it in words also, that when we compare these two numbers, the 1000th part of this is smaller than this, then we can say that this number is smaller than this number. Okay. Now these are two numbers that we have compared. If I have more than two numbers that I want to compare, then what we can do, generally when we have more than two numbers, then when we compare more than two numbers, then generally we say that arrange the number in ascending order, or we can say arrange the number in descending order. So let's do one example where we'll take more than two decimal numbers to compare, and then we can arrange it in any order. Let's arrange it in ascending order. So let's take the numbers. Now I have taken 4 numbers here, and I am saying that I am going to compare them, and after comparing them I am going to arrange them in ascending order. You can do anything, you can arrange in ascending, you can arrange in descending, but you just have to compare them, that you should know which one is greater, which one is smaller. And what is ascending? Ascending means from smaller to bigger. And what is descending? From bigger to smaller. Very good. So the first thing that we do is, as we have done in the previous part, that we have converted them to like decimal. So let's first check that what is the maximum places up to which I have to put the 0. 2 places, 3 place, 1 place, 3 place. See one more time. After decimal, 2 places, after decimal 3 places, after decimal 1, after decimal 3 places. So maximum I have 3 places after decimal. This means wherever I don't have 3 places after decimal, I will put the same number of zeros, and I will convert all numbers equal to the places that have 3, the number that have 3 decimal places. So this will be 27.35 and a 0. So I have 3 places now. This is already Replace, this is 2.700 and this is 2 point, this is already. Now if you check them, all have 3 places after decimal. Now I can compare them. So what I said to compare them, first to compare them we check the whole part. So this is 27, 27. No need to, then this is 2.7, 2.5. So 2 and 2. This is 27 and 27. So obviously these two are smaller and these two are greater. So now we have to check among them which one is smaller and which one is greater. So now if I see these two numbers, then 2 and 2. This part is same. Then take the next part, that is the 10th part. This is 7 and this is 5. So yes, this is the smallest number. So in ascending order, what I can write the first number. Point. Now since I have already written in ascending order, so I am going to put only commas. Now if you don't write this statement, then what else you can do, that you can put this less than sign here, that this number is less than. Okay, now I am not going to put this sign because I have already written that I am arranging it in ascending order. Okay, so now after this I will write this 2.700. Now I have to compare these two numbers, that which one is greater out of this. So 27 and 27, whole part is same. 3 and 3, 10th part is same. This is 5, this is 0. So when I see the 100th part here, then what I can see that this is greater and this is smaller. So I will say 27.305 is smaller and 27.350 is greater. So in ascending order, what is the order here is 2.543, 2.7, 27.305 and then 27.350 is the order, is the numbers arranged in ascending order. Now this is what we can do with like and unlike decimal. When we can arrange them in ascending order, we can arrange them in descending order. Now what else we can do? We can add or subtract them. So in this class let's learn how to add them, and then in the next class we will study how to subtract them. So let's quickly check how we can add them. Same thing, addition. For addition, let's take, I am going to take two numbers first. Okay, so as I said that when I add or subtract decimals, I have to convert them to like decimals and then we add and subtract them. So let's quickly compare the places, number of places after point, 3 place and 2 place. So I have 1 place less here. So what else I can do? I can write 28.190. So 3 places and 3 places. Okay. Now we can solve them. So to add them, you can use any method. Method means you can simply add them horizontally, and if you wish you can add them vertically also. What is important is when you write the number, this is the only mistake that you people do, is when you copy the number, you do not write the correct number like this. Means the 1000th part should be below the 1000th part, the 100th part should be below the 100th part, 10th part should be below the 10th part. This is something very important when you add or subtract them. Now add them. This will remain 5, 9 plus 4 will be 13, then 1 will be carried, this will be 10, now this will be 12 and this will be 7. So the answer of this will be 72.035. Okay. Now let let's quickly take one more example where I am going to take more than two numbers that I am going to add. 3.845, 9.8, 0.45 and 7. Now I have these numbers that I am going to add. So first we'll do the same thing, compare the places after the point. So 3 place, 1 place, 2 place, no place. So what we will do means maximum is 3 place, so I need 3 place. So this will remain the same, 9.3. I need 3 place, so I will put 2 zeros. This is 0.45. 1 place is less, so 1 place. Now the last number is a whole number that I can write as a decimal number if I place a point after the number, and then I need 3 places, so I will simply write 30 because it is not going to change my number. Now add them. So this is 3.854. Okay, then 9. So 9 is the whole part, 300. Now if I take the third number, 0 point, so at this place it is 0.450. So 7 point, this part is 0. This is very important. Again I am saying, the only mistake that you people do in addition is this only, that you do not write these places correctly. So whenever you do so, it is very important to write them correctly. Now add, this is 5, this is 9. Now add these two. This is 8. 8 plus 3 will be 11, and 11 plus 4 will be 15. Okay, so this will be 10. 10 and 3, 13, and 7. So it will be 20. So the answer will be 20.595. Okay, so simple. What we do, addition will remain the same. Two important thing is to convert these unlike decimals to like decimal first, and then the most important part is when you copy them, copy the places very correctly so that you don't do any mistake, then addition is definitely easy. This is it for today. Now you don't have to copy this work that we have done in this video. You have to do the work that is there in your exercise that I will mention in the instructions that we give you along with the video. Thank you so much.